Hello, my name is Taylor Burks, and I'm the defense coordinator at Georgia Military College. I'm here today to talk to you about 5-man, 6-man, and 7-man pressures that we run here at Georgia Military and how effective they have been against the run and helping us to be among the top defenses in the country for the last 4 years. We were able to finish number 1 in the country in 2001 and in 2002. We finished number 3 in the country in 2003 and number 3 in the country this past year in 2004. The first blitz that I'd like to talk about is some 5-man pressure. Our basic tapes have talked about our 4-man pressure, and in this tape we're going to talk about our 5, 6, and 7-man pressure packages. Everything can be done with the defense as long as the coverage rules are kept the same and the coverages are executed. Coach Rob Manchester did a tape on secondary coverages. These things explain our rules of how everything matches up when we bring different pressures. The first one is a 5-man pressure, and it's 5-man inside pressure. With our 5-man pressure, we're going to bring 2 of the linebackers that are stacked from the inside. With our base alignment, we're going to line up with our heels are at 5. We are stacked the end and the nose. And some basic 5-man pressures we have talked about in previous tapes about zoo. This time I want to introduce MASH to you. MASH is a blitz that is similar to zoo, and that is a strong or weak blitz. Again, the ends did not hear open or closed or pinch, so we're going to run jacks. Moving to the near hip of the offensive lineman we're moving towards. The nose guard is either going to hear strong or weak, and he's going to go opposite that call. So let's just say we have MASH weak going here. So he's going to move opposite the weak call. So he's going to go to the strong side, to the near hip there. In our MASH blitz, the Mike backer is going to attack the B gap, and the bat is going to attack the A gap. Through game planning throughout the week, I give them the freedom to choose who goes first. On Sundays, watching film, I may come to practice on Monday and say, hey guys, after watching film, I think this week when we run MASH, let's let the bat run first. Or hey, this week, okay, Mike Backer, you go running first. And then I'll also give them the freedom to do that during the game, okay? And then when they prove to me that they cannot do that successfully, then I'll take the ownership for that, and I'll tell them which one I want to go first at that time. So that's a MASH stunt. We'll play our different coverages with this, either 1 or cover 3. We also have a mob blitz. Mob is an open or closed stunt, or we could run it to the field. We call it field mob. With this mob stunt, open or closed, we're going to run mob closed here. My end is told that he is going to stick and get to the A gap there. The bat linebacker is going to tack straight downhill with his outside arm free to the C gap. And the Mike backer is going to wrap for the B gap. And the end is in the A gap. Okay, so that would be mob closed. Slant to the closed side. Oftentimes the guard will lock on here. The tackle will fall out and pick up the bat, and there's not anybody to pick up that Mike backer, which has been a very successful blitz for us. We've talked about blast, where we blast the linebackers through the B gaps, both bat linebackers. Another one that we have found to be good against an isolation team that likes to run ISO strong a lot is I will call bat, close, Bob. Okay, the Mike backer is not in the blitz, the bat is. Okay, the D-line is going to slant to the closed side. So here we go. We're slanting here, and slanting here. Bat closed. That tells that bat to run through that A-gap right there. And Bob is going to tell that bat to attack right there. Very good. This has been very helpful for us against isolation plays. That guy tries to block down on the nose gets in here, the Mike's able to get across the top, the bat comes downhill and blows it up. The bat's running through the backside A-gap to make the play on this, in the backfield. With these inside pressures, our coverages are basically going to be cover 1 or cover 3. And again, Coach Manchester has explained our coverages and our coverage rules in his secondary drill tape. Now I want to take a look at some outside pressure. 5-man pressure. When we bring outside pressure, okay, our closed side now is over here, our open side is here, then I'm going to bring a bat and a dog. I'm bringing one dog, and the free safety is going to cover down to that side and take number 2. We're going to have open and closed. Okay, so we got boom, open. The D-line heard open, so we're going to slant here, and here. Boom is O. Boom is on the line of scrimmage. My linebacker's bat's going to walk up on the line of scrimmage, head up to tight end, use a rip technique and rip right there for the first level. Dog's coming second level. Deepest hip right there. That is boom. Boom again is on the line. Bat is on the line of scrimmage. Now, if we run bang, okay, we go boom open or boom close. This right here is boom open. Boom close is one of my favorites. If we want to run bang, again it's an open and close stunt. And with the bang, we're going to take the end to the strong side A-gap. So let's run bang closed. Here's your closed side. We're going to take our end and go to the A-gap with him. Boom, sticking right there to the A-gap. Okay, bang, I tell the linebackers, bang is away. Bang starts with has an A in it, and away is away. So here we go. We're going to run straight down the line, down the field right there, outside on free with bang. First level, second level. You could twist this up against option teams. You could send him for the first level and wrap him out wide to the second level. Has worked very good for us. When we played Air Forces JV, that helped us a lot doing that. Some more outside things that we will do is we will call double dog. Double dog pinch white. The D-line heard pinch. The ends are going to pinch to that near hip, The nose is going to be game plan. He's going to be told one direction to go or the other, or we may tell him to bull rush him. Double dog, we're coming deepest hip right here. Double dog, deepest hip. Bat linebackers and Mike, we're just stepping back and cleaning it up. Double dog pinch, because it's got to bounce. Deepest hip right here. Both my dogs are coming for the deepest hip. That's double dog pinch white. We could call one snatch right here if I felt comfortable with this bat linebacker locking up with that guy right there. That could be a possibility. Again, this is double dog. Pinch. Our coverage is white. Another one that I like to run with the bat and a dog is called lightning. With our lightning, what we do, It's either lightning strong or lightning weak. Again, the ends heard, neither open, closed, or pinched, so we're going to run jacks. C gap, C gap. Let's say we're going to run it weak. So the nose heard weak, so he's going strong. In lightning, the bat goes through the B gap first, the dog wraps to the A gap second. That is lightning. Okay, I do not feel that if we run it the other way, if we go lightning strong, it's awful hard for this dog to get it from all the way out here to get to that A gap. So I like to call lightning strong, switch, which tells the bat to now go to the A and the dog to get to the B. It's a lot shorter distance for him to go, and it's a lot easier for him to get to that B gap as opposed to getting all the way into that A gap right there with lightning. Those are our basic pressures of what we're going to bring as far as 5-man pressure. If that's not working for us, as long as we're matching everything up on our coverage-wise, we'll step up and we'll go to some 6-man pressures, which I'll talk about next. Six-man pressure. Our basic 6-man pressure is very simply zoo blue. The ends are going to run jacks. The nose is going to run jacks. End, jacks. Bat, Mike, and bat are blitzing the open gaps. That would be zoo blue. Blue is a coverage call. It is 0 coverage. Corners have 1, dogs have 2, free safety's got number 3. Next call we can do is we can add variations and tag different variations with different blitzes that we've already talked about. We can add a zoo weak and tag a dog to it. Zoo weak, this would be a zoo weak dog. We tag it with black for our black rules in far as coverage. The dog's coming off the edge too. The end's going to stab here and he's going to stay out wide for contain. Again, we're coming second level right here. That would be a zoo weak dog black. So we've tagged that to bring another person off the edge. If they're stepping and picking this up, the back's stepping up here, blocking, the guard's stepping down here. Now let me bring that dog off the edge and let's see if he can block him too. We got him outnumbered. Okay, next we can run 6-man pressure. I'm going to show you mash, which we've talked about mash before. Now let's just tag a dog on it. Let's go mash, strong, dog, black. Mash strong, nose hard weak. There we go. Nose hard strong, he goes weak. Mash. Let's let the Mike linebacker go first, and the bat's going second, and then my dog's coming off the edge. Mash strong, dog black. Good 5-man pressure there for us. Same thing with the 5-man pressure that we talked about just a minute ago. We can run mob and tag a dog on it, which, let's take a look at that for a second. And look at what we do in mob. Again, we're calling open and closed here. And in our mob pressure, let's go open here. Open, dog, black. Okay, here's your dog coming off the edge. The end stabbing to the A gap. The bat's running downhill, and the Mike's going to the B gap. Somebody should be coming. Somebody usually is coming free. We can also do, with this 6-man pressure, we can go double dog. We just talked about double dog pinch white a second ago. You can go double dog pinch. pinch. Let's say he goes there. Pinching him. Double dog pinch. Bring the pinch. Let's go Mike weak. Boom. Double dog pinch. Mike weak. White. The same white rules as what we talked about before. It's been a very good blitz for us because the quarterback feels the pressure, the linebackers are able to step to play run and then drop up underneath path coverages and have been able to get some interceptions right there. We will also run double dog and we will go buck, which is our basic four-man pressure. Let's say we go buck, right. Coverage is still white because that's double dog rules. Buck right, we're going to bring him up on the edge and come first level, second level. It's a good six-man pressure for us. Now you got these two, the bat and the mic to clean up anything that gets through. You got them to get up underneath pass routes and pass coverage rules. The next one that I like to run, and I will, team lined up against us two tight ends one game, and we ran this blitz right here 19 times in the game. It's called pinch, special. We have a white on there. Pinch, special, white. We're pinching the ends, letting the nose choose whichever side he wants to go to. We'll walk the bat up and bring him first level, the dog second level. We'll walk the bat up here, bring him first level and him second level. First level, second level. Very good run stopping blitz right there. If anything gets through that, then somebody's going to be in trouble and be sitting on the bench. And if that Mike backer doesn't make the tackle, if it does squirt through, he's going to be fired. These are our basic six-man pressures. All we've done is taken our four-man pressure, our five-man pressure, and we've combined these things. All this is double boom is what that is. If you go boom left or boom open, then you've got this right here. If you go boom closed, then it's that right there. It's boom closed. Well, pinch special. Special's telling us all that we're running a double boom. And that enables us to bring more pressure. As long as we cover it down with our coverage rules and take care of our responsibilities in the secondary. Corner's got one, dog's got two, free safety's going to take care of number three. Very simply, you combine the other blitzes that we've talked about to bring some seven-man pressure. You can. Any double dog, when we bring seven-man pressure, we're bringing a double dog with it. So I'm just going to draw a double dog pinch coming off the edge. That's our double dog. Now with this, with the double dog, you can add anything inside that you want to add. You can go double dog, zoo strong. There's your seven-man. Okay? You go double dog. You can go mob. Double dog mob. Boom, boom, bam. Double dog mob left. Double dog blast white. Double dog run the blast with the bats running through the B gaps. Double dog mash strong, mash weak. Double dog zoo strong, zoo weak. Mob right, mob left. All things that can bring seven-man pressure with our base front. Proven to be very effective when people try to line up in double tights. Okay, another thing that we can do is we can line up in our different fronts and run our same blitzes, run the same things that we've been doing out of our base, which I believe has again helped us to be successful because we have kept everything the same. It's not when we're in one front, it's a different name. It's all the same. Right now, I'd like to talk about our solid front. And with our solid front, we're going to walk a bat linebacker down and put him inside shade on this tight end right here. We'll bump the end down to a 3 technique. The nose is going to be shaded. The bats and the mic are going to stay in the same spot. We're in a 5 technique, shade, 3, and the 7 technique. Okay. Now from this alignment right here, we can do not all of our same stuff that we can do out of base, but we can do a lot of it. We can run boom, open. We can only run boom open because he's already on the line of scrimmage. So we're going to run boom open. First level, right there. He's crashing. Second level, right there. First level, second level. Very easy stunt. We're going to push to the near hip of the offensive lineman we are moving towards. There's our boom open stunt out of our solid front. Another one that we will run, we will just blitz our open gaps. And I just call it blitz. He's got that gap, I've got that gap, boom, boom, boom. Everybody's got their gap responsibilities right there. Blitz blue is what I call that. So now your free safety is going to take care of number 3. The dog's going to take care of number 2. Normally we get somebody's coming free with this right here with 3 people and them helping the nose. Solid blitz blue. We can also run double dog white. Solid double dog white. Don't have to call pinch. Or I don't call pinch. I leave them out. I leave that end outside and we just run it right here. I got my gaps. We stay right there where we are. Double dog white. Now from this side, we're going to run a bang. We are away from the line of scrimmage, so we're going to run a bang closed. Okay, we're going to fight here. I'm not going to tell him to get from a 3 technique to get all the way outside this tackle. My near hip is right here on that inside hip of that tackle. I am going to ask the nose to cross the face here. Again, in bang, I'm going to probably cheat this end up to be head up a little bit, and we're going to get to that A gap, just like we do in bang out of our base. The bat's going to run right downhill with his outside arm free, and the dog's coming off the edge. My bat's going to fight to get outside and cross the face of that tight end right there. Bang close. Some other things that we can run from our solid front. We got mob open. In our mob open, in our mob in base, the end is told to get to the A gap. So there he goes, right there to the A gap. The nose is going to get there. The end's going to get there. Bat is told to run in base from back here and run straight downhill, keeping his outside arm free. Well, right now all he's going to do is crash right there, keeping his outside arm free. The mic is going to wrap right there to the B gap. That would be mob open. Mash weak. Nose herd weak, so he goes strong. Mash. We cross them up right there. We're here and we're outside. Mash weak. Solid. Mash weak. All different, same names, same blitzes. Very simple package to implement. Our next front that we line up in, We'll also line up in an under front. We'll line up, we'll walk the bat down on the weak side. We'll put the end out here in a 7. We'll put the nose right here in a G. We'll move this end down to a 3 technique, and we'll walk a bat down right here. The mic stays here and the bat stays there. This is under. So out of this, we have our dog here. We got our dog here. Now what we can run out of our underfront is the same names. It's the same things that we run out of base. It's the same things that we run out of solid. Okay, except now we run a boom, and it's going to be closed because he's my guy that's got his hand down. He's coming first level. My dog's going second level. Okay, we also run just blitz blue. We're going to stay in our gap responsibilities here, gap responsibility here, and here. We're going to blitz through those gaps right there. It's been very helpful for us. Under, blitz blue. Also, with these guys over here, we can run our zoo strongs and mash strong, where I'm going to tell this nose right here to loosen up and try to stick to get to that A gap there, and we're going to run zoo strong right there, under zoo strong. Nose hurts strong, so he's going to cheat down a little bit and get in the gap really and try to cross the face right there. Zoo strong, and then of course you can run mash strong. You can run double dog and bring them off the edge. All different things that we can do out of our under front. Both out of under and out of solid, we are getting to the point where we will run our basic twist, the same twist that you have out of a 4-3 defense. We run those same twists inside, which has been very helpful for us. Out of solid, we will run a Tex and X. Tex, the nose goes first, the end is second. That's out of solid. That's Tex and X. And now you bring pressure with it, and it adds some confusion. If we go X, then the end goes first, and the nose goes second. And generally what we do here, out of the X, the end's going to push to there, and now your nose tries to get to that big gap. Now you can run a solid X zoo-weak, boom, boom, right there. You're twisting it up right there with those guys. It's been very good for us to do, is working on twisting those guys. Okay, so our basic fronts, we're going to line up in our base, we're going to line up in our solid, we're going to line up in under. Another front that we're going to line up in is double eagle. We're going to move the end down to be a 3 technique. We're going to have a head up nose. End's going to be in a 3 technique. We're going to be back here, our heels are at 5, playing off. Looks kind of crazy, like they're going to mash you off the ball, but when teams are trying to run power, it's been very successful for us. It's a heck of a lot harder for this tackle here and these tight ends to come out here, get out of their stance, to run out here and to block this guy, these guys here, because these guys are better athletes. They're faster. They can move around them. They can get around them fast. Our double eagle front, again, as you can see, the basic things that we can do out of our double eagle. We got Mike strong or Mike weak. Okay, again, Mike strong, Mike weak, very simple to see. Another thing that we can do is we can run mob, opened or closed. Mob, what do we tell the end to do in mob? Well, the end in mob has got to get to the A gap, right there. Bat's running downhill through the C gap with his outside arm free. The Mike is going to wrap to the B gap. C gap, B gap. Double eagle, mob, open or closed. Of course, you can do these right or left. What else can you do? Well, you can go double dog. You can go double dog white. You don't have to pinch because we're already lined up inside in here. Go double dog white. Okay, again, it should all spill to these three back, the Mike backer and guys cleaning it up. Double eagle, double dog white, Mike strong, Mike weak. You got mob. You can run your booms. You can walk a linebacker up here on the edge and run boom with it. We want to try to cross the face, boom, and we're pushing right there. That is double eagle boom, closed right there. And of course you can go boom open. I hadn't run bang a lot out of it. I don't really like the bang out of it because I like it when the bang has come from this point for him to, and that tackle to really close down there. Double dog, Mike strong, Mike weak. Some different pressure to bring out of it. So again, in all of our fronts, all of our blitzes are named the same thing. They don't change. The rules are the same. Our coverages are all the same in every front that we have. We don't have a special coverage or a special blitz that we can't run. We can run them all in base. And then, of course, by your alignment, in solid and under and in double eagle, that's going to tell you and limit you to what you can run. But as long as you keep the coverage rules the same and you fit everything together, you can run any blitz you want to out of it. Our next front is one that we run on goal line, and this is our tough front. In tough, we're going to line up these guys. Tough and double eagle are the same things to the ends. We're going to walk our bigger bat down and put him inside shade on that tight end of 7 technique. If there's another tight end here, then we're going to walk the other bat down and put him here. If there is no tight end right there, then we're going to put him in a 5 technique, a loose 5. The Mike backer is here. Our dog and dog are here. Now, what can we do out of this? We can do exactly the same things we've done in the other. You got Mike strong or Mike weak, of course. You can see that. You can run boom. Here we come boom. You can run tough special white. Remember what special was that we talked about? Pinch special earlier. You bring both of them off the edge right there. Okay? Tough. You can run mob, where you're moving one of the ends to the A gap, and then you're running it with that guy right there. That right there would be a tough mob open. Nose is going to be here, here. Very simple. Same rules, same blitz, same responsibility. Everybody's got to go. Everybody's doing the same thing. One thing that we discovered in our back closed bob blitz is that against one back, that you should check a buck versus one back. Back closed bob. Okay, that back closed bob is the call. Okay, versus one back, say we got somebody out here and the dog's on him. You're going to run that and that right there, that, a bob, and that right there. Well, you lose your outside contain right here. So versus one back, you want to check a buck and tell this linebacker to come off the edge right here. Against two backs, you're okay. You can still run it because you still got your dog that's out here for anything that gets outside. But versus one back, you walk him up on the edge and you want to bring, so now you've got somebody outside for contain. It's a major adjustment that almost cost us a touchdown when we didn't make that adjustment. We learned from our mistakes at that point. I want to help you not to have that mistake. Since installing the 3-5-3 defense, Georgia Military College has proven to be very strong against the run. In the first year of the defense in 2001, they had 267 rushing attempts against our defense for minus 82 yards. For the season, we gave up 3 touchdowns. We had 92 tackles for a loss and 10 fumble recoveries. In 2002, we had 288 rushing attempts against us for 452 yards and 6 touchdowns. We recovered 10 fumbles. We had 74 tackles for a loss. In 2003, we had 340 rushing attempts against us for 747 yards and 6 touchdowns. We ended up number 5 in the country against the run. Wasn't a very good year, but we had 15 fumble recoveries and 61 tackles for a loss. In 2004, we had 325 rushing attempts against us for 482 yards. We were number 1 in the country against the run. We gave up 6 rushing touchdowns. We had 8 fumble recoveries and 95 tackles for a loss. These basic principles that we have started here with our base personnel and with our base fronts, they fall into our solid, our under, our tough, our double eagle, into all our different fronts, and we keep the verbiage the same. It enables us to simplify the defense, and I believe it enables us to run the defense more effectively. I appreciate your time today, and I hope that you've been able to gain a few things from how we run the defense here at Georgia Military College. We've been one of the top defenses the last 4 years since installing the 3-5-3. I believe it will bring success to your program. We finished again number 1 in the country for 2 years and number 3 in the country for 2 years, and have developed a very successful defense here. Thank you for your time and good luck throughout the seasons.